you. All right, let me set up a scenario for you. You're going for a job interview, right? Your potential employer brings in the donuts. They've got the coffee and everything. And thanks to Zach Ballinger, he brought the duck donuts, by the way. He's also an author, and he's created a book, written a book. It's called The Hot Seat, because we're telling me the interview process has changed so much over the years. I haven't done a job knows how long. How has it changed, and what should we know if we're going in for a job interview?
Yeah, Alan, great question. The biggest thing has changed is technology. You know, the old days you'd fill out an application, you'd interview for an hour, and then you might get the job. Nowadays, they're having you do personality profiles, tests before you even begin. They're having you interview actually on your phone.
You got the drug test too. Throw that in because that's important too. I know all of those things. So dressing wise, you know, there's the millennial generation. Sometimes, you know, I got to say, it just doesn't get it when it comes to things like this. So what do you suggest though for folks?
Yeah. You know, that's a great question, because you're right. Dress has slipped over the years. We've gotten more and more progressive on the dress. Really keep it conservative. A black suit is pretty the best, as well as a dress, you know, a nice tie, not too loud, as well as polished shoes. You're exactly right. People look at your dress that first 30 seconds.
How much should you know about the company too?
You know, that's a great question. You have to know all about the company. You know, going to the internet and going to Google and searching it for 10 minutes isn't enough. You can really learn a lot about a company through employees that work at the company. You can learn a lot about it on LinkedIn. There's a lot of ways now you can look at employers a lot easily.
Okay, what else have you found that's kind of new these days that you should be aware of that employers are looking for in terms of analyzing you?
Yeah, I think a lot of employers are looking for someone that can differentiate themselves from the competition, and how well you're prepared is always the best. You know, there's situation, task, action, result. Those are star format questions. Really have them practice, prepared before you go into that setting.
Okay, so why did you write this book? I mean, what got you the motivation to do this?
It was all about failure for me, Alan. When I got out of the University of Tennessee, I really didn't know how to job interview. I failed at 250 job interviews with over 50 companies before I landed my very first opportunity. So I wanted to have a one-stop shop where somebody could come in, read a book that was easy to read, and then ace the job interview.
Quickly, where can you get it?
TopTheHotSeat.com. The book's right there.
Zach, thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
And for the donuts.
No problem.
We'll tell you what's coming up tomorrow right here on the CW.